Earth has been completely abandoned. Crumbling skyscrapers. There's a lot of dust everywhere. Literal mountains of garbage. Just trash all over the place. What are we doing here? But in the middle of all of that, in the middle of the trash, in the middle of the dust and the dirt, is just a little rusty little robot named Wally. He's a little rusty. His foot parts are not really on there quite goodly, and he is just quietly going about his day, sorting trash, dancing to old musicals. At a glance, Wally looks like just any other machine, right? He's just doing what he was programmed to do. But in a world that has completely given up on itself, Wally hasn't. Let's get into that a little bit, shall we? Wally did not wait for other people to be nice to him before he was nice to them. Think about this for a second. There is a cockroach living amongst the trash, and Wally shows this cockroach pure, gentle compassion. There's no rewards for just being nice, right? No one's patting Wally on the back, and yet he just is that way. He takes these little broken pieces of the world and he cares about them. He saves little mementos. Golden watch? Don't need it. Rubik's Cube? Look at my Rubik's Cube. And he doesn't do that because they deserve anything. It's because Wally has decided that kindness isn't something that you need to earn. It's just how you show up. It's the baseline. It's the baseline. The takeaway here is that kindness itself is not a reaction to something. All right, well, a lot of times it's like, oh, if they're rude to me, then I'm gonna be rude to them, right? No, stop that. Stop doing that. Be a little bit more like Wally, maybe, okay? Instead, kindness is a decision that you make every day that just happens even when no one is watching. When Eve arrives on the planet, there's some explosions that happen, okay? It's not the most gentle experience. It would have been very easy for Wally to just have seen Eve as a threat. I mean, think about it. She shows up on Wally's turf, starts blowing things up. You're in space, the shields are up, and there's another vessel. What do? A lot of people, they're like, let's put some proton torpedoes straight up their ass. Wally doesn't do that though. Wally does not try to fence Eve in. There's no like, this land is my land and you need to prove that you deserve to be here. None of that nonsense. Eve comes into the picture and instead of causing all these problems, Wally's just like, hey, you wanna see my Rubik's Cube? I'm shaking because Wally is so cool. You want to see my Rubik's Cube? Look at this thing. I found it and I love it and I want to share this with you. Can we all be like Wally? My God, people, what are we doing? It's easy to shut your doors and be like, we are the greatest country in the world. But understanding that people can live together and making room for them to do so, that's the strength. That's the hard part. I'm proud of Wally for doing that. I'm proud of Wally for being that kind of character. It's important. Boundaries help people, but walls don't. Wally could very easily have become just this broken down machine. And who would have blamed him, right? The planet is gone, essentially. I mean, physically there, but like not really. There's no one there. I mean, there's no people. There's not even any other robots. It's just him and his cockroach buddy. And like, that's all he needs. In the face of all of that, Wally just keeps collecting stuff. He keeps exploring the world and he keeps building these little, he's got the cubes and he builds little towers and he makes stuff out of forks and spoons and stuff. Like every scrap of the world is something that is worth discovering. And that is Wally. The curiosity that he has about the world is what keeps him going. It's the reason why he's able to find love. It's why Wally can find love. I'm gonna cry. I swear I am. Oh God. Here it comes. He restores connection. He restores connection with the humans. And he does it because he's so curious. He's so curious. Being curious, it is a shield against cynicism. when you stay curious about people, about ideas, it keeps your soul moving, even when everything else is stuck. Curiosity, yeah, it keeps the soul moving. So when the world feels heavy, which it does a lot, the world feels like a very heavy place right now. We can just ask ourselves, what am I curious about? What is a small thing that I can wonder about today? Literally anything that's just gonna bring you into the moment of what you're doing. Because staying curious keeps you soft, and being soft makes you strong. WALL-E didn't have this major master plan of saving the world, right? The goal was not to be a hero. I mean, WALL-E was a hero, but that was not the whole point of it. That was not his internal goal. WALL-E saved the world from doing just little daily things. He found beauty in a plant and he was like, I don't know what this is, but I love it and I'm gonna protect it. The real life takeaway here is that you don't need to make a massive impact all at once to help change the world, okay? The small, consistent choices that WALL-E makes, right? To be kind, to be gentle, to be caring, to be curious, stroke by stroke, it's just painting the picture. Next time that you feel like maybe what you do doesn't matter, I know sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I look at whether it's the world or even just things in my own life, I'm like, I'm just totally powerless. Nothing I do makes a difference. Remember that WALL-E didn't do all this in a day. WALL-E never stopped picking up the pieces, and neither should you. Neither should you. So if you wanted to stay gentle in a world that just isn't, and you wanted to do it the WALL-E way, which I recommend, I freaking love WALL-E, then choose kindness even if other people don't earn that kindness. Make it the base. Remember that being gentle, being kind in the world, that's the hard part. That's what makes you strong. That is where the strength comes from. It's not the other way around. Remember to stay curious when being cynical feels like the easy thing to do. And trust in your small actions, the little things that you do, the little cubes. While he's making them, he's just like making the cubes. The little cubes are what add up to the towers. Trust in the small steps. Trust in the daily, consistent actions because they'll pay off over time. And much like WALL-E, try to find as much happiness and curiosity in the process as you can. We don't have to save the world in a day. We can't. But in a lot of days, now we're talking. For this week, we've got some spicy little side quests for all of us to engage in, all right? Because side quests they're the fun part, right? Main questing is side questing is where it's at. So, side quests for the week. Number 1, practice doing stuff that's nice for other people without any expectation of getting anything in return, okay? Just do the nice thing to do it. You don't need anything for it. It's just being nice. Just be nice. Side quest number 2 is to find something today that you are curious about, that you're like, oh, I think I want to learn more about that. And then go after it, explore it, follow the curiosity. Just take a couple of minutes, do something that you're like, oh, I wonder about this thing. Let me learn more about it. And side quest number 3 is to pick up one small bit of trash in your life. We're just building something better, piece by piece, like WALL-E. You know, trash goes in, trash comes out, but it comes out in cubed form, and that's fun. Love that. Absolutely love that. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. I freaking love WALL-E. I really do. If you like this idea of exploring characters and maybe taking away some actual practical life lessons from them, things that make the complexity of the world seem a little bit less complicated, this one up here, I think fits really well, like theme-wise. I think you'll love that. The one down here is just, you know what? Take a chance. Give it a try. Click it, give it a try, see what you think. All right, that's the idea. Don't forget that you matter. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you found it useful. I hope you found some comfort in it. Don't forget that you matter. We are super glad that you were here, and I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy, lemon squeezy, and good day, salesman.